How's it going, guys? It's Burgas here and welcome to another Call of Dragons video. Now, one of the things in Call of Dragons right now is how many players are excited about heroes they probably should fear. And I don't joke about that. The weird part is those heroes don't look expensive initially. What makes them dangerous is how incomplete they feel without awakening. So some heroes are losing efficiency without expertise or awakening. Now those heroes might lose their entire battlefield identity if they don't get awakened. Now some players are going to see the damage number first, which is absolutely normal. I mean, we're gamers, we like to see big numbers. But in general, this is not the right approach. Big damage always create emotional decision making in this game. And we're not seeing this thing for the first time. Sometimes the hidden mechanics is revealed later in the game, and a specific hero become a meta in the game. But normally everybody's looking the numbers, and from there come the decision making in this game, which sometimes is actually an emotional one. But flashy damage hides how inconsistent those heroes actually become without awakening. So I'm talking about the full awakening of this hero. Now, why partial investment starts to fail? The dangerous thing about those heroes is that awakening isn't just bonus value. Awakening changed the entire flow of the hero mechanics. And I'm going to share with you the awakening of the new heroes. Maybe this one that for sure you have to have because of the new artifacts were done. The awakening of this hero is the Legion deals 20% more hero rage skill damage. This is crazy. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I'm going to select right now a legendary mages and let's check it out. Valiant, 5 points on this spell is just going to give you 15%. This one, Talea, I'm not quite sure she's having. Magic unit, hero skill damage bonus 20%. Again, 5. Here you get from the awakening something that the majority of the cases you're going to receive if you level up a skill 5 times. And this is the main spell there. I mean, here is like march speed bonus. Yeah, who care about that? Let's check it out. Maybe, do we have Lilia? No, Lilia is not, I think it's not having magic bonus. Yeah. Maybe Thunderlane. I mean, in general, we're not having that many boosts at the end of the day. And this bad boy is giving 20% more hero skill damage. Where in the field, the Legion has 100% chance to join a Revanging Rune upon entering in the battle. Now, what exactly is Revanging Rune? Was it's basically, I think, when the battle starts, he already know. I mean, strongly depending on the target, you're going to select hero race room upon entering. So whatever you select is going to be the rune you're going to receive, which give you pretty decent control over the battlefield with this bad boy. Just going to go short over the awakening so people understand what we're talking about this. So 20% more hero skill damage, and deciding what kind of rune you're going to receive at the end of the day. And based off this rune, it can be an AoE rune, fire, quick rune, it can be thunder or quick. I mean, it's depending on which unit you're going to target when you enter in the battle, which is absolutely wild. Now let's check out the second hero. This is Cantaman. Now Cantaman Awakening. When the hero's Magic Legion casts a hero rage skill that only deals 1 instance of damage, that is going to for sure come from this hero because this is a single target hero. It deals 15% more damage. If it deals multiple instances of damage, it deals extra 7% more damage for each instance dealt, max 56%. And again, what do we have here? Is oh my god, is a single one is going to give you hero rage skill bonus, which for sure is going to apply for this one, and that is doing like 2k damage. But on top of that, you can get extra hero skill damage. Now, this is some crazy awakening, I'm not gonna lie, especially for Verdun. And why I'm saying that, because if you see the rest of the heroes awakening, what is the difference? Bertrand is going to jump from 1.3 to 1.5. This is like 200 extra damage at the end of the day. He's going to receive 200, just 200. Other hero, maybe I don't know, Thunderlin, I don't know what is Thunderlin. Damage diffused is basically giving a 50 more damage factor on each tick, which is again basically absolutely nothing. The only hero that actually gets decent awakening is actually Lilia and Grumara. Maybe Grumara not that much, because Lilia is adding one extra target, but Grumara is jumping from 20 to 25. So I can say Grumara actually is going nice, because it's giving like extra 25 hero skill bonus. And since till the next rage skill is casted, if you pair her with Yuming is not having rage skill, so you permanent, you're going to get 25% more hero skill damage as a bonus, and extra 200 damage. But this is like two heroes, till Vardon and Kantaman is very solid awakening skills, and that's why I believe that partial investments is going to start failing. The dangerous thing about those heroes is that awakening is just bonus, isn't just bonus value. Awakening changed the entire flow of the hero mechanics, especially for Vardun, as I already mentioned. Without awakening, the rune system starts feeling unreliable. But when you have him awakened, you can basically cherry pick which rune system you want to use. That creates one of the worst feelings in open field, inconsistent pressure. And I can 100% agree with that if you don't know what your heroes are going to do, sometimes you're going to get some good reports, sometimes not. But if you have a chance to select the best one, this is where the best reports are actually coming. Now, why those heroes create account pressure? The scary part isn't only the sculptures or the tokens you're going to need. Those heroes quietly force future decisions too. Once you're partially committed, stopping start feeling impossible. Because you cannot just... I was thinking actually for Kantaman, to get this spell here only, and maybe trying to get this one with the defense penetration. But if you look closely, you want to get maybe this 48 max defense penetration when you pick the buff via initiate skills, which is very nice. The second spell is about the rally. So you either have to go for the third spell and the fourth spell. What is the issue here? The issue is the second one is the rally one. So it's extremely hard to make something like 5-1-1-5 or 5-1-5-1. Some people are going to say for Siunia 5-1-5-1, but it's extremely hard to be achieved at that. For Vardin, things are more hard here. More bad, if I can use this word. Now, obviously, the first spell is going to be level 5. That's fine. But the real value for this hero is coming from the fourth skill, where you ignoring the infantry defense, cavalry HP, marksman's attack, and mage's hero skill damage. This is the second, or maybe the most important skill of this hero. It's like 40% infantry defense reduction. So if you want to level up this one, you basically have to go all the way through the 3 other skills and pray that this skill is going to get leveled up. That's why I think when you go for leveling up the exact spells you're looking for from the hero, you better just awake this hero because just the important skills are way too in the future. It's like level 3. I mean, skill number 3 and 4. Mostly 4, which is, you just cannot partially commit over there. And that is how many accounts slowly lose flexibility without realizing it. And the thing with the new heroes is, the painful truth is, this is a very good heroes. This is a very good heroes. We already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 10 mage heroes. That is 5 legions. On top of that, if we put the overall heroes, we have 3 good overall heroes here. Yuming, Thea, and Seunia. This is good overall heroes. So you start seeing that we're get way too much mages already. We already have filled our 5 legions if you spend something in the game. And for the people who is trying to switch to other troops, here the power creep is getting wild. It's getting wild, and you cannot afford to just put your 5 mages like this and start investing in something else, because Vardun and Kantaman, I have seen many reports that outperform Yuming with Grumara, which is crazy. It's wild, but it's true. It's basically true at the end of the day. Now, this is where the real problem actually, before that is the report can actually mislead you. One of the weird things in Call of Dragons is that reports often hide consistency problems. A strong damage report doesn't automatically mean efficient progression. Burst moments distract players from uptime issues, and uptime usually decide one course more than screenshots actually do. So yeah, don't count on your reports. And this is where the real problem starts, by the way. But still, this isn't the biggest problem. The dangerous part starts when multiple mandatory heroes release back to back. And to be fair, I don't know if I can actually select the Generation 5 heroes only. But to be fair, we start seeing some crazy good heroes start appearing in the game. Back in the days, we was having one Lilia in the season 2. In the season 2 was one Goresh. In the season 3 was, I think, Kurak as a hero. And season 4 and season 5 present Kuma. It presents Nea. It present so many good heroes, and we're close to already have full legion composition. It can be cavalry, it can be mages, it can be marksmen. It doesn't actually matter. We start getting full of one troop, but better heroes, way better heroes, are start getting like the Generation 5 heroes become all or nothing in general. I honestly think Call of Dragons is slowly changing how legendary heroes are designed. Older heroes often work it fine before expertise, and we have so many examples. I mean, Goresh 555 completely fine for this bad boy. Right now, Kantaman, this is a second spell, which, is very hard to jump over this spell. Again, you have to pray to not actually get leveled up this spell. But yeah, other heroes, it was working perfectly fine. Those new heroes feels intentionally incomplete without full investment. And that changes how smaller players should evaluate banners completely. And at the end of the day, why this matter more than damage? Most players are still evaluating those heroes like simple damage dealers, but the real issue is investment structure. The hidden cost isn't only resources. The hidden cost is future pressure those heroes create on your account. And in general, if you want to, you know, save some tokens for the future heroes that tomorrow may bring some crazy strong hero at the end of the day, which is a game changer, and you're not going to have anything because most likely you're going to spend everything over these two new heroes, which they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good. Maybe Verdun is the first one to be awakened, but at the end of the day, this is the reality. They just need awakening and they become extremely strong awakened, and it's very hard partial awakening to get the full value of this hero, of these heroes. So yeah guys, this will be for this video. I just wanted to make little comments over the new heroes and that they actually need full awakening to get the full value of this hero. And normally the awakenings is something not that wild for heroes, but lately it's becoming very important to have awakened heroes. The season 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, no, season 1, 2, 3 or generation 1, 2, 3 heroes are fine but to work alone, but now I see the heroes need awakening. So yeah, let me know your comments in the comments below. I wish you a great day. Don't forget to hit one like on the video, also subscribe, and see you in the next video.